The invisible burden. 10 things you're carrying without noticing. Have you ever felt tired for no reason? Overwhelmed even when everything seems fine? The truth is, not everything that weighs you down sits on your shoulders. Sometimes, what drains you lives inside. We carry invisible burdens, thoughts, guilt, expectations that quietly consume our energy. As Seneca once said, it's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. And often, we waste it carrying what was never ours to begin with. If you feel constantly tired, always late, always behind on something, this video is for you. Today, we will reveal 10 invisible burdens that follow you and how to let them go. Stay with me until the end. Releasing what holds you back may be the first step to a lighter life. Burden 1. Guilt from the past. Guilt is a silent poison. Many carry old mistakes like eternal chains. But you are not the same person you once were. As Epictetus said, the past belongs to the gods. Focus on what is within your control now. Forgive yourself, learn, release. The past only holds power if you keep it alive. You cannot change what happened, but you can change the meaning you assign to it. Your future begins when you release the weight of what has already passed. Burden 2. The need for approval. Living to please others is forgetting who you are. Waiting for applause is a guaranteed path to frustration. The more you try to be accepted, the more you abandon your essence. Lao Tzu said, "Care about what you think of yourself more than what others think of you. The only applause you truly need is your own. Be true to what you believe in, even if no one understands." Authenticity may drive some people away, but it attracts everything real. Authenticity weighs less than the mask. Burden 3. Constant comparison. The neighbor's grass always seems greener, but you don't see the struggle behind it. Comparison steals your peace, your identity, and your drive. Everyone is fighting a battle you can't see. Buddha said, "Don't look at the faults of others, or what they have or haven't done. Look at what you yourself do or don't do." Your only true reference is your own evolution. Compare yourself only to who you were yesterday and grow from there. Don't get distracted by someone else's garden. Water your own. Burden 4. Fear of displeasing others. The fear of saying no makes you a prisoner of yes. You weren't born to please everyone, and you don't have to. Those who try to please everyone lose themselves in the process. Confucius said, "If you do not have a path of your own, you will be dragged along by someone else's." Every well-placed no is a yes to your mental health. Honoring your boundaries is a radical act of self-love. Free yourself from the need to please. Burden 5. Overload of tasks and expectations. You don't need to do everything. The constant rush is often a form of escape from introspection, presence, from yourself. Rushing blinds us to what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The life of each person is what their thoughts make it. Do less with more presence." Your productivity does not define your worth. Sometimes, the most revolutionary thing you can do is stop and breathe. Lightness is born when you choose what truly matters. Burden 6. Repressed emotions. What you don't express becomes illness. Ignored emotions turn into tension, blocks, breakdowns. Feeling is not weakness. It is wisdom of the body and soul. Buddha taught, pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Allow yourself to feel, to cry, to scream, to breathe. Pain that is unexpressed becomes a prison. Pain that is felt becomes healing. The heart needs to empty before it can beat freely. Again, to feel is to live. To repress is to merely survive. Burden 7. Negative inner narratives. I'm not good enough. I'll never make it. These voices are not yours. They are echoes of fear, criticism, doubt. What you repeat in your mind, you turn into reality. As Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Change your internal dialogue. Feed the thoughts that strengthen you, not the ones that sabotage you. Rewrite the story within you. You are what you believe yourself to be. Burden 8. Toxic relationships. Some people drain your energy without you realizing. Being with someone shouldn't feel like a battlefield. Love is not chronic pain. A relationship is not endless sacrifice. As Rumi said, don't settle where respect doesn't live. If it hurts more than it heals, reconsider. Love without respect is not love, it's attachment. Surround yourself with those who elevate you, not those who shrink you. Sometimes letting someone go is saving yourself. Burden 9. Lack of purpose living. Without direction is like rowing without knowing where you're going. The emptiness you feel may be a lack of meaning. Without a why, even the lightest load feels heavy. Nietzsche wrote, "He who has a why can bear almost any how." Discover what moves you, what ignites you, what feels meaningful to you. Purpose is not something you find, it's something you build, and it evolves with you. A clear purpose brings lightness, even to the hardest days. Burden 10. Fear of change. The comfort zone is a safe place, and a suffocating one. Fear of the new prevents growth. All evolution requires stepping into the unknown. Heraclitus said, "Nothing is permanent, except change." Everything you desire lies on the other side of change. Embrace the unknown. That's where life happens. Growth demands courage to leave behind the old and build the new. The weight of fear is heavier than the weight of transformation. Now that you've seen these invisible burdens, which ones have you been carrying? You can let them go. You can choose lightness. Comment below, which burden will you release today? If this video brought you clarity, like and share it. Someone you love might be silently carrying the same weight. And remember, may the flames of wisdom light your path and guide your transformation.